please don't you ever
in your
disrespect me or disrespect my lovely, beautiful wife over here.
Exaggerated.
By putting that
Not exaggerated.
By putting that flat.
It's Buffy the Body, though.
Yeah. Nasty, crusty ass. I gotta burn these pants now.
Gotta set this shit on fire.
No.
Matter of fact, burn the whole couch. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of The Great Deliberators. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Parade Rose.
It's your boy DK.
And one time for our boy O-Beam.
Say your name, make your name right. I'm gonna start off right now.
Yo. So
Raph is a fucking asshole, dog.
Hey, so I normally do a sound check just to make sure that everything is connected right. And unfortunately, we've been talking for like 20 minutes now, and none of that shit was being recorded.
I'm gonna tell y'all some behind the scene things. You know what I'm saying?
None of that shit got recorded.
After this pod, I gotta go home. I'm pulling an all-nighter tonight because I got so much work I gotta get done, and I know that I'm gonna be extremely busy between tomorrow and Sunday.
Okay.
So it's like I know I gotta get a good 6 hours of work in. And if I'm gonna work 6 hours, there's just no point in going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm also doing this intermittent fasting. So I can't snack. I can't do none of that shit while I'm working overnight. So what Raph just did, with Raph, you know what's crazy?
Putting stress on 10.
Y'all, I'm going to apologize to you guys because the quality of the pod that you're about to get is,
No, fuck that. The quality is not about to drop. It's just going to be short.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I was ready. I was animated.
We still got another 30, 40 minutes on shit. What is he talking about?
I really would have jumped across this mic and beat the shit out of this Raph right now. I'm so upset.
I'm gonna give y'all the cliff notes. We find it hard to believe in Kamala.
Yeah, she's trash. She sucks.
Let's just
go over the top. But let's do this again. Let's run it back.
It's probably not looking good.
Come on, let's do it. Ask the question again.
Okay. I don't even remember. I guess the question was, let's talk about this Kamala Harris and Obama situation.
Yeah, so real quick, Barack Obama, he didn't really say anything that I think was completely wrong. I do think that he needs to kind of read the room, and the room is saying that Kamala Harris is just not authentic. She's trash. So for you to be telling black men or telling black people that are, pretty much paraphrasing that you need to vote for her if you're black, that's kind of, respectfully, this what he said. And one thing I do hate, I hate when people try to tell me what I should do as a particular individual of a particular race. That annoys the fuck out of me. Understand that, like, I can do whatever the hell I want to. If I want to go, to eat Church's chicken, I say Popeyes is trash. That does not mean that I'm not black. It's not true. And if anybody were to say that, you're not black.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But y'all pretty much get my point.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris, at this point, she really is not authentic. I've been saying this from the jump that we should have had some type of, primary. She should have battled it out with some Democrats. That she should have been doing, instead of this media blitz that she's on, going to these dumbass podcasts. That what she should have done is doing town halls in different cities respectfully that are a little bit more leaning Republican or that are going to be fighting, that are needed states to actually win. That to me would have been a better way to go about this because what it tells the media one thing, she's not scared, she's not running from any questions, and she's willing to answer any questions from anybody. But since she did not, decided not to do that, she was on a meteoric rise about a month ago, and now she is falling in the polls. She is falling to the point where now she wants to go on the Joe Rogan podcast after Trump because she's hoping to, get into that audience. And what that tells me is that you're coming from a place of being inferior and you're coming from a place of second place trying to hopefully gain some traction in the polls when you were just leading about 7-8 points about a month and a half ago. So I'll let your boy Raph give his summary and we'll go from there.
My summary is everything he just said doesn't matter. The candidate isn't likable. You know what I'm saying? Or can't really talk to people. And I just find it strange that for some reason, somebody who's practically been in front of a camera her entire life, because
prosecutor.
She's been holding press conferences. She's been answering questions. I mean, she's been doing this. I mean, she's been the vice president for years. Whether or not you watched any of them, she's been doing interviews as vice president for the last 4 years. So,
and she ran for office before. This is your second go at
answering tough questions for like the last 4 years. I don't understand why she's struggling so much. And it comes down to like one inevitable conclusion, and that is that whatever platform she's running on, she doesn't believe in it wholeheartedly. Like in a discussion,
she doesn't believe in it.
Like she because when you believe in something, when you know what you're talking about, you can talk about that shit truthfully, and no matter what questions come up, you have rebuttals and you have ways that you can argue against it. Now, some of it I do think is being over exaggerated, and it's just her trying to find.
No, I don't think it's being exaggerated. If you really listen to some of these interviews that she does,
hold on. I'm saying some of it is just her possibly stumbling over her words. But no, some of it is also that like she just can't really answer the question properly because like she's trying to think of what to say. And to a certain extent, I can give some grace to the fact that like the pressure may just be mounting on her. Maybe she had settled to the fact that she was, because like once you're vice president, you kind of never get a shot at being president. Like you just kind of throw that dream away.
I'm gonna be honest.
Just doesn't happen.
If that's the case, if it's a pressure or something that is mounting on her, and it's just it's just too hard of a burden to carry, dog, that's gonna make me so upset.
I mean, it's true.
It's gonna piss me off.
That is a problem
because it's one of them things where it's like, yo, why are you here? You don't understand. You don't understand that you have a very big responsibility running for president, especially right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We know so many people know the assignment. Now there's a great deal of people who are definitely going to vote Trump no matter what.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people that you could put a goldfish in front of Trump and they voting for the goldfish, dog. So it's for me, it's just like, dog, all you have to do is just practice, know what your platform is, feel like this is really what you want to do morally as a person. And when you get up there and you get these questions, answer them things. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? What do you, they're calling you the border czar. Give us your, what your stance is when it comes to, the border, our southern border and the issues that we're having with so many people flooding in. Boom. Like the floor is yours. Talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they come at you with some BS, this, that, and the third, okay, eat that. Next one. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to pop these things off. Why are we sitting here and you're talking about your mama's, you and your mom going to this thing and there was a cleaning lady and like, dog, answer the question directly and let's get it popping.
I mean, but listen, I hear
sorry,
you.
I'm tripping, y'all.
Listen, I understand your frustration, but the reality is that she's just not good at it. She's either just not good or she's crumbling under pressure. I don't think either one really matters at this point. The problem is there's definitely an evident issue every time she gets in front of the camera.
I firmly believe that if she would have been doing town halls, just 2 of them, 3 of them maybe, because a town hall, you could do it for an hour. You know what I'm saying? The thing is you get about 20 questions and you're done. 15 to 20 questions and you're done. Because you do a town hall, it actually helps you get ready for some of these interviews. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is that they'll actually use questions or use, excerpts from these town halls in the interviews, which gives you more time to be able to like maybe correct course on an answer. Oh, you misspoke, or maybe I exaggerated there, this, that, and the third. Like it humanizes you in a way. Now you just seem like, respectfully, a browner version of Hillary Clinton. That shit ain't gonna cut it. It's just not gonna cut it. But, we gonna fall in line, Barack, like you said, and we gonna do our job so we can be black. And I just letting you know, I don't think that's enough. But we gonna, that's it. Let's get to the next question, man.
Okay, all right. Before we move any further though, because we didn't get to announce it, but shout out to our 14 new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we
appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Matter of fact, and the day ones too, man. To anyone that tunes in every week, looking out for our podcast, man. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate it.
I got people who be telling, like, who hit me up before I even watch it.
Yeah, like
such and such was funny, and it's like, what are you talking about? Oh
yeah,
the pod. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn,
it's a good.
Really
feeling.
do appreciate you guys.
Appreciate
like, for
y'all,
real.
Man.
Make sure y'all like it right now. Take a second, like it, comment, say I appreciate you too, DK.
Please.
I'm gonna like that. You know what I'm saying? Do that, and then share this with somebody. Put it in your group chat.
Please.
You don't even need to make a comment. Just say, "Oh, my bad. Y'all should watch this though."
Please. Oh, my bad. Wrong group chat.
Wrong group chat. But put it in all your group chats.
I thought this was my sharing fire ass podcast group chat. Just share this motherfucker, man.
Best shit, dog. If you got an enemy that you don't like, you haven't talked to in years, send them the pod. Oh, accident. My bad.
Hey, they talking about you in here.
Yeah. If there's a girl you trying to shoot at, send her the pod. You know what I'm saying? Hey, old dude that sent you the pod, he fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? He putting you on.
Yeah, dead ass. Like, they looking out for you, man. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get into this shit. Let's start out with the first one, man. And here we go.
Our friends was very friendly with Chance and went to sit on his lap. I said, oh, wait a minute. You lost your mind. Unasked my husband. Girl, if you want to leave this apartment alive, girl, what is wrong with you? Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk. That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
That's crazy.
Nigga,
but you go ahead.
Listen, I'm a very sensible person. And for the most part, I like to think that I am always like in constant understanding of my surroundings.
You're gonna hate my take.
Can read the situation. Nigga, I have no idea in what universe or world you have to be in, whether high or drunk as shit, to sit on your homegirl's man's lap while she is there. Nigga. Do you understand? What? Man. First off, Tabitha Brown has a lot of restraint.
As fuck, dog.
She got a lot of restraint.
I don't watch her stuff, but I've seen like clips and stuff like that. She seemed like she got
a lot of restraint, bro. Because
she said if you don't unass
bro,
my husband.
I know at least 5 women for sure that would have snatched her ass smooth up off her.
But let me ask you this though, and I'm sorry to take this route. Is he in the wrong?
He in the wrong.
Because I don't think that the words of unask my husband should have came out before he like
skirted out from under.
Out. I'm not skirting shit out. I'm not moving, bitch. Sorry.
Damn.
I apologize.
Damn.
Can you?
Damn.
Sorry. I just know in that moment, it's probably what I would say.
Yeah, I feel you though. I feel you.
Like, what are you trying to start?
You trying to get me killed?
What? Do you not know when I get to go to a public outing with my girl, what gets to happen when I go home? Do you not know the disruption of peace that you're about to put me through?
Fuck y'all been doing. They was
and I'm probably gonna have to call her. I'm probably gonna have to say it just like that, bitch, and let everybody else be mad at me. But you know the one person that's gonna fuck with me,
your girl. Shit.
Like,
yeah, you gonna have to eat that. Yeah. You just gonna have to eat the hate from everybody else.
Yeah, no problem.
Because she got to see some veracity from you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. In that moment, the fuck is your problem? You know what I'm saying.
And if she even start walking to no, baby, I got it. Please don't you ever disrespect me or disrespect my lovely, beautiful wife over here.
Exaggerated
by putting that flat.
Not exaggerated.
By putting that flat.
It's Buffy the Body though.
Yeah. Nasty, crusty ass. I gotta burn these pants now.
Gotta set this shit on fire.
No.
Matter of fact, burn the whole couch.
You know what I'm saying? Baby, let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here. And if it's our house, everybody get the fuck out.
Yeah, get to stepping. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. Hey,
but I'm being for real. Do you think that maybe like it seemed as if
now sometimes people tell the story back the way that like so she may not remember him, you know what I'm saying, being like, hey, yo, you tripping?
I'm telling you right now, the way that this one like
would have been,
bro.
I would have seen her coming, bro. Like you gotta see it.
I'm gonna be real with you. She probably would have landed. I'm gonna be honest because I don't see myself in a public setting. Like even though I see you coming and I see that's about to happen, I don't see myself like.
You don't think she about to sit on you? You just see.
Swear to God,
okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But once cheek met thigh,
like instantly, like the moment
once the cheek met thigh.
The fuck?
This would have been. You would have thought that I was Lane Johnson.
Yeah.
In the way that I would, Lane Johnson is a right tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Birds! But you would have saw this hand come in with the quickest. I'm talking about, I would have, bro, it would have been one of these. And my goal would have been to push and lift as far as possible.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know the way my brain works is in the moment.
While saying bitch.
In the moment, I don't act like that because I'm still thinking she probably did this on accident. You know what I'm saying?
And it's okay if you did on accident. I'm going to let you know that the accident was made.
I'm not doing all that, but I'm definitely going to be like, yo, why are you doing?
See, that's the problem. Y'all too nice.
Huh?
People too fucking comfortable.
Look,
y'all
man,
too nice. If we was in our early 20s, I get it. No problem. Now that we in our 30s.
Listen, I'm just saying.
And rapping, that's why I have you as a friend, because I need people like you in my circle. Because I can't have everybody like me in my circle.
I'm not hyper. I wouldn't be aware of it because, again, like, it's happening in a moment where I'm thinking that it's an accident. I don't think that she's sitting on my lap on purpose.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I am hyper vigilant when it comes to things like this.
That's crazy.
Anytime I'm so serious. I make sure not to even be staring at a woman too long. I make sure not to, like, you know what I'm saying, if there's a one-on-one conversation, I will make sure to keep like an open whatever. If we doing hugs, it's gonna be one arm to the side. You know what I'm saying? Like, we not doing no chest to chest.
I mean, all that makes sense, man. That's reasonable.
So I'm very hyper. Yeah. So it's also reasonable that if any ass is touching me, that's not my lady's. That I'm gonna have to make sure it's clear and known that I'm not the thigh that should meet said cheeks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So nah, bro, we're done. We're done.
Okay. I'm just saying, in a situation,
lift off.
A situation like this, where you've had to make it a point to say, "Hey, unask my man." Yeah. See, now we got problems. Now you need to ask some questions. Because one, because we're gonna play devil's advocate. Why is she still sitting on your man's lap?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Two, why would your friend think it was okay to do that?
Come on, dog. The only way I'm not pushing her like that is if it's like my homeboy's girl or something like that. And even then, I'm going to look at my, like, baby.
I'm saying, right?
Baby.
You think it's an accident?
Or, hey, yo, hey, dog, what is she doing? Yeah. Like, I'm going to cause a scene. It's not going to be nothing. It's not, bro.
Hey, I feel you.
It's not going to be nothing quiet.
I kind of feel him because, I'm not going to cause a scene, but I'm definitely going to be like, hey, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? I think I would be more mad if, you know what I'm saying, it's somebody who, I probably wouldn't. I was thinking like maybe they drunk and just leaning all over me and shit.
Drunk is understandable, but even then, drunk will be the only way that I don't like flip, because like, all right, you're tripping, but you know what's crazy?
And like she just ain't getting up.
You know what's crazy though? Because you did this though, I now know where your head is at, even though you drunk.
Yeah. Okay.
So now I gotta like be cautious going forward with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense.
But that's the only way.
Okay.
And even then, like, if you got that drunk and you did some shit like that, we probably not gonna drink no more together.
Yeah. Don't let her drink. Don't let her come over here and drink. Okay, I got you. All right, let's run this.
Yeah, get that cup. Give her some water.
Let's run this next one in, man.
Never. Just never thought I'd see it like this. Like, nah. He's like the gatekeeper to the game. To the point to where, what weekend just passed? Like, BT Award weekend, it didn't, like the past two, they just didn't feel right. Because there was no motion, there was no parties. There was nowhere to go. Like,
let's be very specific between like, parties and freak offs.
No, the industry, like the parties that we attend. Like, there's me, the Terrences,
I left before one. I never stayed. I've only been to 2 parties and like, I've never seen a freak off.
Yeah, like, but it shows, and once again, I'm separating it, right? I'm talking about him as the artist, the person, right? How monumental and how important he was to the culture, because I said, Jermaine, there's no parties. Every year, dude had the fest, and you feel it. It's like a hole. It's like, damn, we ain't going. He was just such a gatekeeper for him. The liquor in the clubs, like he was everything hip hop. Yeah. You know what I mean? So for that to die out, it's like you just would have never thought. And especially when you look at somebody as like somebody you study, somebody you idolize, somebody who you looked at like, yo, when it comes to hustle, when it comes to business and how to run your shit, it's like he was the guy that every young hustler looked up to and wanted to either be like or wanted to, man, I'm gonna pass this nigga. Like I want to pass this nigga. Like he just make me, you just step your hustle game up. You know what I mean? So it's sad and it's messed up that, you know, we gotta witness this in this time, but it's fucked up.
And his kids. I mean, we gotta sympathize for them too.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
I'll let you go first.
I just don't understand why he would attach his name to the shit in any capacity. You know what I'm saying? Ask you, hey, you know what I'm saying, what you feel about Diddy's situation. That's unfortunate. I've been to quite a few parties. Never seen any other stuff that's being alleged. You know what I'm saying? He threw parties. We had a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'd leave. Ain't hear nothing about no freak offs. You know what I'm saying? No, none of that. And you know what I'm saying? We be on about our business. I pray for him. You know what I'm saying? I hope they clears his name, but I got to get up out of there. To attach your name to it, saying like how like ain't no parties going on and all this other stuff, it's just it's a bad look, considering the fact that like, hey, what this man is accused of is some of the most heinous and disrespectful and downright evil things that anybody has ever done.
Evil.
You know what I'm saying? When you think about celebrity terms, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck a celebrity term, just in any human being doing something to another human being.
I mean, I got you, but
this is
again, you don't.
No, I
you
got
never attach that type of energy to people of that stature. You get what I'm saying? And to see it happen in real time, all this alleged evidence, and all these things coming out, it's just one of those things where it's all like, if I don't have to attach my name to this person in any capacity, I'm not going to. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it's wild for Bow Wow to attach his name to Diddy in any way. Talk about like, you know, we party, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, bro, read the room. Like, now ain't the time.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Did he get convicted? You know what I'm saying? Or he's in the middle of trial? You know, no, damn that. He gets convicted, you know what I'm saying? Now, a couple of years, you can go ahead and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, ever since Diddy's gone away, man, yeah, the parties are gone. Ain't the same. Da-da-da-da. My man, look, that right now ain't the time. Run away from that question. Understand the situation. But, you know, at the same time, Bow Wow probably need a little clout, so in which case.
You's a fucking nut, nigga.
All right. So I'm gonna go.
All right, don't kill him too much.
You know, what's crazy is I pretty much watched more than just that excerpt, and Bow Wow didn't really say anything that was just like crazy. No. When you take this clip, it does look bad. But see, part of me feels like you gotta know better, bro. You know, your awareness has to be better than what it is. The man just got caught up in a possible 120 new lawsuits at his doorstep just a week ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just found 1,000 bottles of baby oil, and it is being discussed, you know, amongst the grapevines that maybe it was laced with something. You're talking about a 9-year-old boy. You're talking about multiple minors. You're talking about men having their way with young women who were drugged for days, young men who were drugged for days. You're talking about individuals who were at said parties that you are discussing who may not have left 2-3 days after a said party. You know what I'm saying? Awareness got to be better. I can understand what you're saying, but what I can't understand is why the fuck you're saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And
like, now ain't the time.
That's the problem. Nobody, matter of fact, nobody wants to hear about Diddy and Party and possibly how you miss it.
That's how it's coming off.
Like, that's just
how it's coming off, man.
Even ChatGPT ain't putting that shit together in a sentence, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things where it's just like, yo,
hey, read the room,
you have
bro.
to understand that right now there's a reckoning going on when it comes to anybody affiliated with Diddy, to the point where I'm begging to have Usher speak, Jay-Z speak, because I know y'all been to these parties. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all speak, I don't want them to say what you just said. I want them to be able to just say definitively, this ain't what I saw. I have no recollection of anything like this, of any of these alleged / heinous acts being performed by anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that is not what you're saying, then shut the fuck up. But for you to be out here talking about that, man, the BET Awards were just here, and when afterwards we talking about a party, bro, sit your horny ass down for a second.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need, bro. I don't care what you tell me. You go to a party. You going to a party to have fun. You ain't going to a party for no niggas. Okay, so let's just keep it a bean. That's not what we doing. We're not going to parties for that, bro. Like right now, we don't need no parties, dog. Maybe it's time to go home. Maybe after the award show, go home. Maybe that's what needs to be taking place right now for maybe a couple years. Let's just chill for a little bit. Right now, everybody should be. Jay-Z cut off his party. You know what I'm saying? The whole what is it? The party that he does every single year.
The Rock Nation?
Yeah, the Rock Nation brunch. He even cut it off before all this even happened.
Yeah.
We don't need no parties, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We definitely don't need no parties with P. Diddy's name attached to anything.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just one of them things where it's just like, yo, I don't even care. It ain't this to me is not even a clout chasing moment. This is a moment of like, dog, you just need to sit your ass down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because for you to come out and talk about a party, understand there are men, there are women, there are boys, there are girls who have been violated by said individual. The last thing they want to be hearing is for to say that these parties or anything that he did or anything he put together, we miss it. That's not what anybody wants to hear right now, bro. And I'm not even saying that P. Diddy did all these things, but let's just say he did one of them. Just one. Bro, we just saw a video of him kicking a woman that he said that he loved in the face and dragging her back to a hotel room. This is not a nigga that we need to be saying we miss anything that he's done at all. Yeah. Period. Mm-hmm. What are we doing here, man? Like, so to me, it's just like, dog, you yourself need to get off the internet, need to get off of anywhere that has a camera, and you need to go sit your ass down. Mm-hmm. You just need to be quiet, and go sit down. Yeah. And allow the process to take place. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to talk too much outside of that because I know we said we're going to leave P. Diddy's, stuff alone for today. But that's crazy that he just decided to get on there and start talking about BET Awards and how we missed these parties and the culture misses him. Dog, we need to get rid of him. Yeah. We don't, right now is not the time to talk about what we miss.
It's in poor taste given the allegations thrown against Diddy.
But I say all that to say, you are a fucking nut. But I say all that to say, pause. But I will also say that, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that excerpt explains the whole, story of the whole pod of what you were talking about. But I will also tell you, my nigga, you don't need to be talking about none of that, period.
Yeah, I'm saying, why you gonna bring it up?
Yeah, and let's just...
Yeah, that's the entire purpose here. The thing is here is like I've been telling you, dodge. That's the name of the game, and like especially in today's world, bro. Like you give a little 2-3 sentences and then you keep it pushing, bro.
Thank you.
Like I don't know why you would want to like.
Man, like that's crazy. Yeah, I would even if it
like
was
you said,
asked,
I can understand how he feels, but why say it?
If you the person asking me that question, be like, yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? That's not the P. Diddy I know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And what's really crazy is that it's so hurtful to know that somebody that maybe I respected, that these are some of the things that are being alleged, and I'm hoping for everybody involved that these things aren't true. And that's not to take away from the people who are alleging that, to the victims, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just hoping that there aren't any victims in this because some of these things sound real hellacious. And I'm just hoping that through all of it, I pray for his family, I pray for everybody involved, that we just come to a resolution. But, I really don't want to talk about that subject no more. And that's it. Yeah. That's it.
I mean, I get you, but I think you might be asking for a lot from Bow Wow in that situation.
Am I?
Yeah, I think so. Man, especially like when you don't know that question is coming. So maybe I can give him a little grace.
Oh, no. See, you are giving too much grace to people. Anytime you're getting your mic on the phone, anytime you're getting in front of a mic, right now, you cannot expect that Diddy is not coming up somehow, some way, bro. You can't expect that.
It's Bow Wow, though. I don't think Bow Wow riding in them circles like that anymore.
It doesn't matter.
I think it kind of matters.
You are a part of the industry. Why do you think Jay-Z ain't doing no interviews or anybody ain't doing no interviews? Because P. Diddy is taking over the industry right now.
But hold on, but part of me also believes that like Bow Wow could be operating out a little bit of naivety. Is that a word?
Naivete. But no, bro. No. And if you are, you're still a dummy. Like you can't be naive. Okay. Like I'm sorry. Like you can't.
I'm gonna give him some grace, man. That's all
right. Fine. You're ignorant. You're still dumb. You're ignorant. Fine. You're ignorant of what's going on.
Saying, bro,
you're still an idiot.
Not ignorant of the weight of like what he's saying, because like if the question is thrown
you a
upon
nice
him,
guy. This is why he got 2 daughters.
I'm saying,
this is why God has blessed this man. I'm so serious.
Listen, Jay-Z and Usher should know that question is coming. I don't know if Bow Wow knows that question.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is why God has blessed you with the things that you have. Because you're such a, you are that guy.
Look, man.
And I hope one day to, you know what I'm saying, have that kind of mindset.
Look. You know what I'm saying? It's a work in progress.
Yeah,
man.
fuck that. I feel like Bow Wow's an idiot, but no problem.
Okay. All right, let's get to this next one, man. Here we go.
A lot of women scared too, fellas, because that's the little shit they do. This robot is finna do that. They're gonna have to really come with something now. It's gonna have to be bigger than that. You're gonna have to really come with something now. It ain't about, oh, I cleaned your house, I did it. Nah, boo, the robot did that. So now what? Well, I got a robot cook for me and clean and do all that. So what I need you for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is our theme? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, them girls come on this app and they cap about, I got that rose and nigga ain't never gave me head like this. And this got me, it's better than ever. What you think them girl robots gonna be able to do, man? You know that Elon them got something good for us. If not Elon, China. What you think that them robot women gonna be able to do? We need a robot woman that's just as Debbie Downer. We gonna call her Debbie Downer. She gonna down you in about a second. Just like they be capping about that role, we gonna get us, she do everything and don't complain. That's gonna be a slogan. She do everything and don't complain. Don't drop me a robot. Hard bodies. You don't think they can figure that out? Stop the cap, man. It's China. They can figure out how to make that soft. They be down and gonna have the Hawk 2 sound. The wife gonna be, you know how the wife try to hold out on y'all. The wife be trying to hold out on y'all. The world is gonna be an amazing place, Lord.
You's a fucking nut, nigga.
Man, we got 2 of these niggas today.
Boys is wild. All right, go ahead.
What's up with these horny ass niggas?
No, I'm just about to say that. Why dude, is it me? I just feel like niggas is too freaky, bro.
I'm being so serious.
Like,
dog.
I'm being dead ass too.
We got a fucking problem. This is an epidemic.
Like,
this is an epidemic, dog.
All these niggas think about. Like, dead ass.
You know what's crazy? I saw them robots. I swear to you, sex or anything didn't even. You want to know what crossed my mind?
Yeah.
Clothes, cleaning shit up around my house.
No, if I
you know
robot,
what I'm saying?
Skynet,
Like, no, and that's even cool. But I'm legitimately thinking, if I had one of these, what would it do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like read me, like teach me Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's things that I would like productively want to. I swear to you, my mind never went to how this robot can help me have a post-nut clarity of any kind. That was never until I saw this video.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas are horny as fuck.
Wow.
Dog. So what do you want? Do you want a male version of a rose, bro? Is that what you want?
Yeah. They exist, by the way. I mean, you ain't got to wait.
Bro, they got fleshlights. They got machines that you can press.
Yeah, they got.
Put your thing in there and it'll do every which way that you want it to do.
I saw some shit on Twitter where like you can put your phone on a motherfucker and like it'll do the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's wild.
Please.
That's heavy.
Please shut the fuck up. Like Slim Thug, this is.
Look, man, don't set it off. Hold on, I gotta even.
I'm gonna leave it alone, man. You got it.
I got it. Just a smaller situation here. I just don't understand. Like, what more y'all want from women? Like, I never really put much stock into it, but now I'm starting to think
y'all don't have to fuck with women if y'all don't want to.
No, but I'm saying
if y'all really don't want, if y'all don't want to fuck with women, no, fuck it. Let's put it out there. If y'all don't want to fuck with women, don't do it. Don't. It's 2024, dog. I'm not saying that you even got to go fuck with a nigga, but if you want a robot, Slim Thug, you have more than enough money. You post your Tesla truck on IG almost every day. If you want something that you can just like have which way and that don't bother you and don't come with any kind of emotional, you know what I'm saying, stance and anything or this, that, and the third, doesn't have to give it up or whatever. Like, dog, go get that. You know what I'm saying? Or go move to Thailand. My nigga, you spend $5, you could do it. You don't need a machine. They'll do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're that fucking horny, go do it.
Yeah. But my problem is like I said, I never put much stock into it, but I feel like these niggas really do hate women.
Niggas is weird, dog.
I do feel like they hate women. I
Niggas
can't.
is weird.
How else am I supposed to take that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas
bro,
is weird,
you just sat up here and said, like, what y'all gonna do now? Oh, I cook and I clean. You know what I'm saying? I did it. What more do we want from
You know
a
what's crazy?
woman?
That
dog?
nigga lonely, dog.
He gotta be lonely.
That nigga lonely.
He's got to been betrayed.
And
He's hurt.
I'm
You know what I'm
so
saying?
serious. And you know what it is that your mentality is why you are and where you are today.
Yeah,
your
or
mentality is why like no female, you know what I'm saying, really does not have like an emotional connection with you, or nor do you have an emotional connection with any female. It probably just is a transactional relationship where you got to spend money for food and for sex eventually. Maybe you're not directly spending it for sex, but it's like you probably lack personality to the point where no female probably want to even fuck with you like that, or you know what she's there for. So I really like, dog, you're just trash. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate some of the Boss Hog songs, you know, that you've made in the past. But dog, you really got
appreciate the work in the community.
Yeah,
too.
you've been saying a lot of trash ass things lately. You know what I'm saying? Even after the whole Cassie thing, like one thing like, dog, why are you speaking on it? You weren't there. You don't know what happened. Just maybe you shut the fuck up for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe see what comes to light. Now you got the video. Now you coming out and apologizing because
I'm saying I feel like these niggas hate women. Like I mean, what other conclusion do you come to? Like you like at first niggas kept asking, okay, you got a job, so what else do you bring to the table? Can you cook? Can you clean? You know, saying all this other shit. Now that ain't good enough. Now he's all like, oh, I cook and I clean, and so that ain't good enough now. Like, I mean, what?
oh, she ain't got to hold out. Dog, maybe she holding out for a reason, and because she's a human being. Like, there's more than just a connection of just like sex. Like maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I ain't got the answers.
Look,
I'm single, so
I just feel like these niggas hate women, and like it's becoming abundantly clear with every video, with every posting. They're like, I just can't defend like some of these accusations anymore. Like some of y'all niggas hate women, and it's becoming very, very clear, bro.
Y'all need therapy.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. Y'all need therapy, dog.
Need therapy.
Y'all need therapy. Like, I'm so serious.
And they don't believe
when I
they
say
do.
That.
That's the problem.
I'm so serious when I say that. Man, I got a 9:00 appointment with my therapist on Friday, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Can't wait.
Yeah, some of y'all need help, man. Hopefully y'all get it. Okay, last video before we get up out of here. This one probably being the worst of the four.
Here's the other problem with the church is that anytime a person is in need, y'all go to running and dropping money. But let me tell you something, the poor will be with you always, and there is no blessing connected to blessing the poor other than getting back what you gave to them, but no multiplication. Multiplication is segregated for tithes and offering. When you give to the poor, the only thing you do is help them, but you don't help yourself. So when you give $1 to somebody on the street talking about I did my job, God like, thank you, but it ain't gonna help you. Read your Bible. Charity does not bring wealth. Only the tithe does that. Matter of fact, you don't believe me? Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna preach on it.
All right, let me go first. I didn't even know that we were going to discuss this, but I'm so glad I have this scripture up. Proverbs 19:17. Whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his deed. Acts 20:35. In all things I have shown you that by working hard in this way, we must help the weak and remember the words. Pastor Keion. You know, I'm not going to be tough on him and, you know, make it seem like, you know, abandoned ship. And respectfully, I don't know if y'all know this, he is the most recent church that I go to. So this kind of like hits home a little bit.
Dang, homies from Houston? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's called the Lighthouse Church.
Okay.
They're out here in Houston. They have 3 different churches.
Yeah, he didn't come in on a helicopter, right?
I don't know about that. I'm recent, so I've only been like, you know what I'm saying, attending this church for maybe about 2-3 months now. And I don't avidly attend, but I do watch online and things of that nature.
Gotcha.
But I will say that this is what happens when you start to lose sight on where you began. You start losing a little bit of humility to tell individuals that giving money to the poor is pretty much useless.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy work.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy work.
Yeah.
This is the exact reason why we had the episode where we talked about tithe and offering.
Mm-hmm.
Because, if I'm about to give 10% of my post-tax money to a church, which some people do give to Pastor Keion, I have somewhat of an expectation that money will trickle down to the individual that you're saying pretty much don't matter. And that is the problem.
Yeah.
Because if my money isn't trickling down to those people, then what is it going to? To just continue to raise this church, and the church isn't doing the things that it should do for the people that are weak and vulnerable? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I get it. And I don't want to throw his name under the mud because they do a lot. The first time I attended their church about a month and a half, 2 months ago, time to me sucks. So it could be in 3 months.
Yeah.
But the first time I went to his church, they had did a whole, back to school drive, gave people backpacks, free barbershop, had all these, so they're doing things for the community. So I'm not knocking that. You know what I'm saying? But these are also individuals who are at a minimum able to do some things for themselves, which is to be able to even have children to go to school and be able to like bring them to this event, which was main event, to be able to, have fun, get backpacks, get some supplies, get a haircut, things of that nature.
Yeah.
There are people who aren't even able to get to that location to even get those kind of benefits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it seems as if you are just the awareness. I'm sorry.
You's a fucking nut, nigga.
3 for 3 today. Some of y'all may need to just think before you talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's ultimately what it is. Even on this podcast, there are moments in which that after I say something, I may look at Raph and be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you probably should.
Or I might be like, hey, we're gonna need to cut that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it seems as if y'all have more years of experience in front of a camera and a mic than even I do. And I'm able to tell you that, like, yo, you need to start having more awareness and understand that the people who are coming to church tend to be individuals who need things in their life. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel as if they need to catch a blessing and they want somebody to be able to help them and guide them to said blessings or guide them to growth and betterment of their spiritual life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For you to be talking about like, hey, these people who are beneath you, who have nothing, who don't even have a home, don't even have a job, don't help them. And you're saying it with so much bravado. It scares me.
Okay.
But I'll let you go.
I was gonna say, let's not misquote him though. He didn't say don't help them. He just said helping them doesn't really provide you any enrichment outside of the
sounds like don't help them.
Intrinsic value of.
But give me your money. Give me your 10%.
Yeah. So I mean, you can infer that, but technically he didn't say that.
I got you.
He just said,
I'm paraphrasing.
You know, saying just giving money to the poor doesn't do anything. As far as blessing goes. With that being said, man, this is just kind of alley-oop into being dunked on in the purgatory, bro. Like, as a pastor, like, you could say he should have had more like self-awareness. I tend to believe that this is just who he is. I mean, it doesn't matter. These pastors don't get up there and just, I mean, to a certain extent, they kind of ad lib, but for the most part, they got a plan and they take it a direction. And the way he said that,
having a $3,000 outfit on.
Yeah, the way he said that, he wanted to work that into the lesson. He didn't ad lib that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. He
feels like there's money. There's money that's not being.
Yeah.
There's money that's being left on the table. It's going elsewhere. Was like, hey,
I ain't want to make that accusation, but here we are.
Sorry, I'm just listening to you. So
a couple of months ago, few months ago, he was begging his pastoral group for. I mean, his churchgoers for $400 million. So I mean, I don't know what else niggas need to see, because if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, God damn it, it's a duck.
It ain't a mongoose.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But the crazy part is, man, is a lot of people don't know this. I share this oftentimes because although I'm not as deeply rooted into my spirituality as I should be, but for a long time I was being groomed to be a pastor.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
that actually doesn't surprise me.
So very few people that I talk to who like aren't like either study theology or are part of that really know more about the Bible than me. So understand that like when you infer from the Bible, Okay, that when Jesus said that upon this rock I shall build my church, he didn't actually build a church. What he meant by that, and it doesn't matter who you talk to or if anybody else ever tries to skew this, it is heavily implied that what Jesus meant is that the body of Christ as a whole, the church, is the people. You know what I'm saying? So when you tithe and offer, when you offer up a sacrifice, is what you are willing to let go in order to give glory to God. It doesn't matter how that sacrifice came, how you paid those tithes and offering. The offering is anything that you are willing to let go in sacrifice of the Lord, the same way that Jesus did. So when you literally give money to the poor, you are sacrificing a self-claimed item to the body of Christ. It is actually what Jesus was talking about. And the fact that this nigga would get onto a stage and say that goofy shit is frustrating as hell. Okay? It is, oh God, dog. And like, it's these charlatans and niggas in wolves in sheep's clothing who get up on stage and act like this that makes it hard to bring younger folks to the body of Christ. And it's just, I don't want to get frustrated because like, I don't talk about it often, but these are the reasons as to why so many people are disconnected from their spirituality.
This is why the church is really going through a reckoning of themselves.
What the are you talking about, dog? Are you shitting me? You are actually,
that's very scary.
You are actually not speaking the word.
It's very scary, actually. It's very scary to tell a group of people that. You know what I'm saying? It's,
what?
And the thing is that the people who are listening, who probably avidly give their money to you anyway. So it's not even that you're talking to them. Not even that you're not even talking to them for real.
Matter of fact, what is crazy about this though is this if you listen to it, this is a microcosm of like cultism. Like everybody's like, yeah, amen, all this shit. Like 90% of you niggas in here need a blessing. And y'all niggas amen and Keion like this man is lying to you.
You're one fall from grace from being one of the people that he is saying that you would not be, that if somebody were to help you,
preach.
That is not, come on now.
Preach.
Come on now.
Look,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? It makes it very difficult. And this is why we had James on here. I don't know if you're able to put the link of that particular pod in there.
Yeah, I'll put it
But
in.
it's one of them things when we had that discussion, these are some of the things that we discussed. It's just like, man, I'm very fearful. I'm sorry. I work hard for my money.
Mm-hmm.
I work hard, y'all. I work hard for my money. You know what I'm saying? Sleepless nights, all the above. I don't care what anybody says. If you find somebody who works harder than me, I think you lying. Even if you're able to show evidence, I still think you lying.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will not do is just blindly give my money to anybody or to an institution and I'm not able to track where the fuck it is going.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult for me to invest and I'm able to track that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. For you to just blindly throw 10% of my money and I'm just trusting that you, Pastor Keion, are going to do right by said money, especially when you're talking like this, makes it impossible because I won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I need to know or at least believe that you have the same belief that I have, which is like, hey, we got to run this church. We got to put these lights on. We do want to get some more people. We need a market. It is a business. And I told, a friend of mine, shout out to Jay, I told her like, hey, this is a business. At the end of the day, church is a business. They are here to make money. I'm not knocking that. But we also understand who are your patrons.
Yeah.
And what is the purpose of said business? Yeah, we got to make money. Yeah, I'm not mad if you got a $5,000 outfit or you got a 2-3, luxury cars. And even if you got a helicopter, I'm not even mad about all that. But what I would hope is that rooted in all these things that you're able to get of flesh, is that you're able to help individuals who had no opportunity to be where you are, who have fallen from grace, things of that nature, the homeless, all of that. For you to get on stage, it's very dangerous to be talking to people saying that like, hey, helping them really isn't the way to go. The way to go for real, give me your money.
To build wealth is through tithes and offering.
Give me your money.
Nigga, what?
Give it to me. If you want that blessing, the reason why y'all, as a matter of fact, and I know how he talked, the reason why y'all haven't got that blessing is because you keep on helping these individuals that aren't going to be the people of helping the blessings for.
Nah, you only do that for self-gratification.
Yeah, maybe that nephew, maybe that brother, maybe that auntie, that just keeps asking you for that help and this, that, and the third. Why are we helping them?
Yeah.
They're not giving you no blessing. But give me that 10%.
Yeah.
Give it to the church. We're trying to rebuild after the storm. You know what I'm saying? Give it to us. Mind you, that's what insurance is for. But yeah, give it right here to the church. While I sit here in my nice, $3,000 shirt.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Give it to us. Because when you give it to us, God will return it to you tenfold as a blessing.
He wasn't even matching. He was fighting colors too, man. Anyway, the point here is,
I'm not gonna lie, for the first time in the pod that we've had 3 back-to-back people who've all been fucking nuts.
Dog, listen.
3. I don't think we've had this.
I can't. It's just what stresses me. Like I said, the reason why this is worse is because, like I said, just based off of the way the body of Christ is, what he's saying is literally a direct contradiction to the teachings of Jesus Christ. And the fact that you can get up on stage and say that shit is mind-boggling to me. And the fact that people would just amen and go ahead, Pastor, is even more mind-boggling to me. And it just shows me that hey, when you entrust so much willpower and faith into a person,
you can't,
rather than the Lord, bro, you can be swayed.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Because how did anybody, nigga, I'd have booed that man smooth up out of there.
My devotionals have really been my guidance. You know what I'm saying? It's really been something that I do either in the morning or at night before I go to bed. I do, my journal with the questions that it has, and it's kind of it allows me to stay entrenched in with my spirituality.
Yeah.
I'm able to pray, things of that nature. You cannot trust no man nor woman to be able to be the gatekeeper of where you are spiritually. Fuck them, because really you don't know what they're going through. And to be honest with you, it even scares me even more because I feel like I've had more likely than not, some of these individuals, pastors and things of that nature, once they have that power and they feel like they have you mentally, they just have their way with you. They say what they want to do and they do what they want to do, and you just kind of submit to that.
We got a prime example.
Is the problem. But
we got a prime example, bro. You can't because again, you can't tell me that you sitting you at work on your lunch break, you having a discussion with a fellow coworker, and they say some shit like that, and you would just be all yeah, that makes sense. No, you would say, no, that ain't
immediately. That's crazy. But let it be your pastor.
Yeah, that's not how they work. You know,
man, you can't do that.
Come on, man, be for real, dog. So I ain't mean to get frustrated, y'all. But again, although I don't talk about it often, it is something that resonates with me deeply. Although I don't actively participate in the conversations of
this man said he didn't mean to be frustrated, but he chooses the topics. So I just want y'all to know that.
I didn't think I would get that frustrated, but the more I kept thinking about how the contradiction of what this man is saying, it just okay. With all that being said, though, y'all, if you made it this far, we appreciate you for kicking it with us. Make sure you
comment,
and subscribe. Share this with any and every single person you know. Share it to your Facebook page, Twitter page,
please,
YouTube.
Let us get 5 more followers, Instagram. Man. 5 more. Man, we have 14. Let's get 6 more followers, man. Let's just make this 20.
Yeah, let's make that big 2-0, baby.
20, please.
Before the end of the month, we want to be at 150, man. That's where we're trying to go. By the end of the month, we want to be at 150. Let's get 15 more subscribers, baby. Let's make it happen. With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. As always, till next time. We out.